I've been selling digital products on Etsy for over a year now, and I found in my experience that one of the easiest ways to make money online is to sell digital files, specifically artificial intelligence generated graphics on Etsy in bundles. In fact, my most successful single digital product is digital graphics in the form of a bundle. Now in this video, I want to show you how easily we can do this using MyDesigns Dream AI, which really assists us in making some top-notch, really nice looking product listings. And I'll show you how easily, well, I mean, if you've never tried, basically Etsy will fulfill the orders for you when you sell digital files. So it couldn't be easier. And this is exactly why I started this YouTube channel. It's to help you make money while you sleep. There was that Warren Buffett quote, if you don't make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. This is one of the easiest ways to get started in 2023. So let's get to it. So the first thing I did is I jumped on over here into the MyDesigns software. If you guys haven't tried it, you can still create a free account. What are you waiting for? The link at the top of the description will allow you to sign up right now. And I believe Curtis said that even the free accounts are allowed to use the Dream AI. You get a few credits just to test it out. So here, just so you guys know, in order to create the graphics you see behind me, I set the aspect ratio to 5:4. Number of images, you can drag this slider. I set it to 9. The AI model we used is SDXL Beta. And for the prompt, I just typed in Unicorn Fantasyland Pattern. I mean, you can literally put whatever you want in here. And as long as you have credits, you can keep running it and seeing what the AI comes up with. So then you click Dream, and it created these images that you see behind me. So next up, you just get to click the images that you want to save and utilize. So in the thumbnail of this video, I was suggesting, hey, sell a bundle of 10 different unicorn images. Now notice it creates 9 at a time. So if you did want to sell a bundle of 10, you'd have to run at least 2 prompts. So why don't you just create a bundle of 9, keep it simple. So what you can do, guys, is you can click each image that you want to create as a listing in MyDesigns. And when you click it, it gets that blue border, and then just click create 9 listings. Now I believe I already did that. Nope. Or yeah, I did. Okay, there we go. So I already did this ahead of time, and you can actually see them here in MyDesigns behind me. You can, by the way, switch the view, get a little bit more of a, nicer graphic view here. And this is really, I mean, if you're thinking like, what do I do next? Well, you have the graphics, you have the hard part, assuming that you figured out how to get the Dream AI to create graphics that you actually like. Otherwise, you can spend some time in there just running more and more prompts. But after this, guys, what you can do, this is what I recommend, is select all of them. So in the top left corner where you see the, it probably says 0 out of 9 if you just created 9 images, click that and click select all. So now you have everything on this page selected. The first thing I would do, guys, is you can convert these to vector files, because when you're trying to sell these to people, having a vector format means it's resolution independent. It can be scaled up and down infinitely without losing quality. MyDesigns can do this for us. Once you have them selected, under actions, go down to the bottom, it says vectorize image. So you go ahead and click that. The input file slot that you're feeding in should be the default. And then the output file slot, I actually went into the MyDesigns template and I created an image slot named vector. Okay, now I've already vectorized these, but all you would need to do if you're following this tutorial is click the vectorize image button, and in about, I don't know, 10 to 15 seconds, it's going to convert all of your bitmap graphics that the AI just created into a vector graphic, and it's going to write it to that file slot. Okay. This is really useful because next what you can do, guys, with all of your graphics selected, you can go to actions, and then you can go to download as zip. Underneath where it says files, go to download as zip. Now you can select to download both the default file slot and the vector file slot, and then click the download as zip button, and you will have all of these saved. So as you can see here in this folder, I went ahead and I did that. Now, the way it comes by default when you download these graphics from MyDesigns is all of them show up in their own folder like this. Okay, you can see the SVG file here, and the PNGs would be like in the folder with it. Okay, so what I did is, this is just a little Windows hack. You can click in the top right corner of your window and you can type in ext::png and search like that. That way it'll select all of the PNGs, because in this demo, I'm showing you like 9 images at a time, but what if you had 100 images at a time? Which, by the way, you can do up to 120 at a time. What I just showed you right here is going to save you a lot of time, all right? A lot of headache. So then what you can do is just select all and cut them and then paste them over here into like your main view if you want to. I'm just trying to save you guys time. So ultimately what we're trying to do is prepare the file that we're going to upload to Etsy that is what customers buy from us. So then you can go back up, and if you want to, just type in ext svg and do the exact same thing. All right, cut them and paste them here. And then what you would do is select all of these files, right click and send to zip file, zip folder. And then that's what you would sell on Etsy when you create the product listing. That's the actual product that the customer is purchasing from us, the PNG and the SVG. Now, that was the easiest way to create a high quality digital product bundle, but of course you also need to make a polished product listing. Now, normally MyDesigns actually helps us a lot with creating our product listing images, and they actually do help us, but this is one of those I decided to make manually myself. Here are the images that I created in Photoshop, and you actually see I created a PSD kind of template so that I could just run through these and create additional bundles in the future. And I would just need to place all of these graphics, you know, because it doesn't have to be this bundle, you know, there'll be future bundles as well. And then I would just take the PNGs here, drag, drop, and position them as you see me doing, you know what I'm saying? So there's a little bit of manual work if you want to create your product listing images, your Etsy listing images that people actually see in search results and make them want to click it and purchase from you. There could be a little manual work there. Like if we're just selling t-shirts through MyDesigns, we can do it all in the app using the mockups that they provide by default. But in this case, I thought it was best to do it manually. So I just wanted to show you in case you needed some ideas of what is possible. Here are some of the listing images that I created manually. All right, and you can see here I kind of did the tiling of all the graphics, but you might want to watermark them. So I ended up just using, you know, bold text and put Ryan's Etsy shop, Ryan's Etsy shop, Ryan's Etsy shop, and then did the opacity at about 30%. So that's a nice easy way to do a watermark. Instant download, SVG plus PNG format, commercial license. Yes, you can monetize them. And yes, I talked to Curtis, the founder of MyDesigns, and he said, yes, that is perfectly fine. So there's just a couple easy ways to create listing images. And MyDesigns, of course, because why not? Etsy gives us 10 image slots. Why not use them? So I actually used MyDesigns mockups to create some additional mockups. You can see here a wall art, an example of how some of these unicorn images might look if sold as wall art. I'm trying to give the people who are going to buy the digital product bundle from us ideas of how to monetize it, right? Because they want to see a return on their investment, most likely. Not everybody, but you know, me, that's where my mind goes immediately. You can see them listed as tumblers, all right? That's really popular. And how about this? Stickers even, right? And I made all of these mockups in MyDesigns. You just have all of your listings selected, guys, okay? Have all of them selected and then go to mockups and then image mockups. And then just type in whatever you're looking for, or you can actually change the category. So stickers, they have a bunch of built-in sticker mockups. You can go to drinkware, all right? You can go to wall art, and that's really it, guys. That's how I made those mockups that you just saw, all right? So if you're impressed, you're like, damn, Ryan, that looks good, but how the heck am I gonna do that? Well, believe it or not, these are basically built into MyDesigns by default. None of these are custom mockups, all right? I did actually last week, if you caught my tutorial, show you that you can make custom mockups, but all of these that you're seeing right here, and by the way that I would go ahead and do this is the same thing I showed you before. Go to actions and then download as zip and then select all of the mockups that you created, all the mockup slots. Just select them by clicking and then click the download as zip button, and then you'll have your folder, right? And you know what I'm saying? You just go ahead and upload those to each of your Etsy listings. Yes, it is a little bit of a manual process. If you're used to using MyDesigns, you typically don't have to do it manually, but for the sake of these bundles, until MyDesigns expands their functionality a little bit to support the bundles a little bit better, we're gonna have, you know, a little bit of a workaround. But that being said, like, I'm being dead honest, all right? My most successful digital product listings are bundles. So I'm passing that tip along to you. Let me know what's been working for you, because I learned from you guys just as much as you learned from me. I probably learned more from you guys. So let me know in the comments, like, what's been working for you in terms of digital files. Thank you guys for watching. The last thing I want to leave you with is to challenge you to take action. It's great to watch these videos and learn, but then you have to act on it. That is a requirement in order to make sales. So I wish you the best of luck with selling these digital product bundles. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video.